Let's do it. What the hell happened today in football? Crazy, crazy stuff. The Redskins almost beat the Eagles to eliminate from the playoffs or make it very hard for them. The Jets almost beat the Bucks, right? Did the Bucks finish that off, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Bucks came back and won that after Antonio Brown left. I was so caught up in the Antonio Brown leaving. I should have just sent him his card. His medication's in there. I mean, it's not funny, but in a way, it's like, at what point are we like, he's been offered help? Word is, and I know Chris said that, about, he was mad he wasn't getting his bonuses. That's not why he left. He left because Arians told him to go in the game, and he's like, no, this is the story. Arians says, get in the game. He says, no, and he goes, then you can leave. And so he left. He was like 3 catches away from, so he had 3 bonuses on the line for $333,000 each. But I do think they were based on a 17-game schedule because they didn't know when the contract was made there would be 18. So I think it was based on 17 because someone said that, he has another week. But I think it had to happen this week. But ultimately, he was like 3 or 4 catches away, 2 or 3 touchdowns away, and some 60, 70 yards away. He probably wasn't going to get it, but he could have stuck in the game and see what happens. They came back, they won. Who knows, man? Who knows? But he's gone. He won't be back this year. Just absolute craziness what goes on there. I'm wearing an Aaron Rodgers jersey, and this is why. I was in 3 final championships today for money leagues. I was in some other ones for fun and stuff, but 3 final money league championships. Derek Carr, a longtime favorite of mine who I've really fallen off of liking him, but I drafted him. He got me to the championship amongst many other things, some great pickups, and he let me down. Should have played Mac Jones. I picked him up. I left him on my bench because I thought Derek Carr should get that chance to win it for me, and he shat the bed. Dak Prescott didn't do awful. but didn't do the numbers he needed to do to get me to victory. So Aaron Rodgers is my last hope. My very last hope against Kelly Boyer in the Dynasty Auction League. It is 116 to 124 with some change on the end there. And I got Rodgers and Jones left. That is the end of the game. So let's see what goes on. Let's hope we can pull it off. Sorry, Kelly, but I need 1 out of 3. I can't go home empty-handed. I did tell Kelly that if I win, I'm buying a trophy for the tournament, the league. So Metcalf was in my one league. Oh, actually, is it this league? Yeah, Metcalf came through for me. He's been kind of a stinker for me. Yeah, I had him in this Dynasty League. He actually brought me back. So, got to get to that game and hope for the best. But some of these other players I played against today, man, they just broke my heart. But that's what happens when you get to the championship. You know, you're playing a guy in the championship for a reason. I do want to ask you this. After today, Jonathan Taylor with a 100-yard game. He had a touchdown. Cooper Kupp had 96 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is obviously tearing it up in a half so far. He has, what's his stats look like? He's running at 211 yards and 2 touchdowns, on pace for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. But is Joe Burrow enter that MVP conversation? His numbers are actually up there when you look at him now. 2 great weeks in a row. Got his team the AFC North Championship locked down. Do we finally maybe throw him in the mix of the conversation? Can he be a late round bloomer like for MVP, a late round candidate? Rashad Bateman out of 3 going out to the Baltimore Ravens. Chase had a game too. Does he enter the Rookie of the Year conversation? Offensive Rookie of the Year. Is he that dude? Is it Mac Jones? So much going on. Metcalf didn't let you down today. Metcalf had a 30-point game. Demetric Felton out of 100. Metcalf had 30 points today in PPR leagues. How'd he let you down? The Cleveland Browns. I think Burrow has to start to be in the combo a little bit, right? I'm going to try to fix this brightness here. And I know it's the last 2 weeks, but he hasn't had a bad season before that. There's a Jamar Jefferson out of 75. Detroit Lions. So, I mean, let's first talk Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who do you guys have? Is it Jones? Is it Chase? Who's the... We know Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year. He may be the Defensive Player of the Year, too. Out of 5, Terrace Marshall. He had a touchdown today, didn't he? Carolina Panthers going out to Brad. Who do you guys have winning Offensive Rookie of the Year? KJ Costello. He goes out to the Chargers, I believe. Out of 25. And Zach Wilson out of 50. The Bills are going to get a chance to lock down the AFC East next week. The only AFC team, maybe the only team in the league to not lock down. They're the only division that hasn't been locked down. Buffalo Bills just have to beat the Jets. Yeah, I think it has to be Chase now. And for a while there, he was a lead. It was like plus 300, and Mac Jones was like plus 900. Then it flopped. Now it's got to flop back, man. So you could have made some money betting on, playing that dip there. Amari Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers going out to Dougie. QBs do get the edge, but I don't think not Zach Wilson. I don't think Mac Jones has done enough to, even with the edge, to really take down Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think it has to be Chase. Tutu Atwell going out of 10 to the Rams. LA Rams going out to Jeremy Wilson. So then my question is, let's do a revote, because I know I asked you earlier this week, who do you guys have winning the NFL MVP if it ended today? Well, I mean, after this game possibly. Brendan Knox for the Dallas Cowboys out of 20. Now the Colts lost today. There's a chance. So here's pretty much how the AFC works. The Colts and the Patriots win next week. The Patriots play the Jags. The Colts play Colts play the Colts play the Jags. The Patriots play the Dolphins. If those two win, let's just assume they win, right? Do you know, and this is just a rough looking at the schedule, that the Raiders-Chargers game, the winner of that will get into the playoffs and the loser is out? How fun will that game be? Andre Cisco for the Jags. Cup MVP, you think, still? We had a good game today. They came back. They won. It was a close one. Knocked Ravens out, I think. I don't think the Ravens can get in, right? Are they officially eliminated? Rondell Moore for the Arizona Cardinals out of 75. No, I don't think Chase has done enough to win MVP. He'll win Rookie of the Year, probably. I think he's the favorite for Rookie of the Year, you know. I don't think there's anything can be done with Mac Jones. I mean, it could be tough if they get into he gets the Pats into the playoffs there. Najee Harris, we'll get to see him tomorrow. Out of 100, home for Ben's last game, it sounds like. Not officially, but unofficially. Yeah, Jamar Chase doesn't do enough to edge Cup. Jonathan Taylor, I mean, Burrow would get the MVP before Chase would, unfortunately. That's just like they said, the quarterbacks had the MVP. There we go, Pittsburgh Steelers. Bob Riley getting a Najee. Get to see him tomorrow. Not Bob, but Najee on TV. You think Brady should? Brady's had some rough weeks the last couple weeks. Did Moss win the MVP when he got the... I don't know. Did Moss win it? It's going to be interesting. We got the P word. Ezekiel Elliott. Mac Jones. There it is, Mac Jones. Sewell, Toufflet, Fitzpatrick, and Cooks. Derrick Henry. There he is, Cooper Kupp. We got 150 points. What the hell is that? Ayuk to 299. That's what I was wondering. Was Moss ever an MVP? Yeah. You know, like Seth, like I said earlier, and Jamie and I, Jamie, you probably agree. When we watched Ben play live this year, you could just see it. You see it on TV, but there was something about seeing that game and seeing him there. And, like, you know, the camera doesn't always show him. So when you're there watching it, you're seeing every step he takes, everything he does. And it was just kind of like, oh, he's done. Etienne, Stevenson, Vasher, Sam Darnold, Thomas, Elliott, Evans, St. Brown with 2 touchdowns today. Give me a big parlay win. And started the game today. Didn't do too hot, but pulled out the win. Trey Lance out of 125 for the Niners. Jordan Kruger with the Trey Lance. What did his numbers end up looking like today? What did he end up with? 16 for 23, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception with a passer rating of 116. So not a bad game. He also had 31 rushing yards. I think he had a rushing TD, but it must have got called back. Antonio Brown. Yeah, I don't see a path for Brady to get it this year. Like Kay Adams pointed out on Good Morning Football, there's Brady fatigue. That's why he's not even really, I don't think his name's really in the running. I mean, there's conversation that Mahomes should have been in the conversation. There's speculation Mahomes should be in the conversation for MVP. I think after losing today, it's easy to eliminate him from the race. Josh Allen has been eliminated, you know. He has not done enough to really be in that conversation. Great season fantasy-wise. I think he's the second best fantasy quarterback still. Just not enough to be MVP. Fitzpatrick, Cooks, Henry. House calls Diggs out of 100 for the Bills. Dougie. Newman and Boogie. We also got a Savage Hollywood. Boogie Basham out of 349 for the Bills. 5K passing yards, sure, and he's doing a great job. But like I said, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying, like, to echo what Kay Adams says, it's Brady fatigue. There's just not. It sucks. It just sucks. It's dumb. It's kind of like Rodgers not winning it because of his stance on the vaccine and the comments he made to the media. There's a lot of people say he's not going to win it because of that. I think Brady's in a similar situation. It's just Brady fatigue. If Brady hits playoffs, Brady's in the playoffs. Awesome. That's kind of how I feel, Jen, but I think that bar is set so high for him, and this is kind of what goes into it, is that even if he like does really well, people just expect more out of him. But I agree, his numbers, he should be in the conversation. Maybe we'll get surprised and he'll win it. Garrett Gainwell out of 99, and Trevon Moehrig out of 100 for the Raiders. Going out to Raiders goes to Brian Cummings. There you go, Brian. Thank you, Chris, for updating this today, guys. Thanks for the fill. I wanted to do something to kind of recap the night. We used to do this all the time at the end of the night, make sure we had a break to kind of go over the game and the scores. But man, what a performance. Like, just some awesome games today. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. What an amazing game that ended up being. That penalty at the end that kind of sealed the deal was kind of nuts. I mean, I didn't see if it was, like, I'm assuming it was a good call. I haven't heard any complaints about it. We were kind of flipping back and forth because that was kind of right at the end of the Bills game. Anybody else win their fantasy championships today or looking like they locked it down? Davis Mills Green, 2 out of 20. I think the Texans got to try to roll with him next year unless they get someone to land in their lap. I think he still could, Kruger. I think he can. I mean, if they win tonight, I think if they win, they lock down first seed this week, right? And get the Eagles in. No, Paxton has his match next week, which is kind of nice because this game I really wanted to watch. I'm more worried that the Bills get a Sunday 1 o'clock matchup for their playoffs for his second meet. Here we got a no-name. That's a 2 out of 10 for the Arizona Cardinals. John S. with the no-name Hopkins. 2 out of 10. Cool card there. Career high passing yards at 44 is insane. Does he play again? Jamie, yours is coming down tomorrow. Is that with Corey Kelly? Your matchup with Corey. Emmett Smith. All right, Antonio, we need you to serve your purpose. And Cornell Powell for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City going out to James Rea. Thanks for asking those, Zach. That's cool. Does Brady play next year? Like, does he, like, the end of the season here, you know, I'm sure it depends on how the playoffs go. Holy cow, another one. This is going to be a gold out of 25. Trey Lance. Boom. San Fran going out to Kruger. There you have it. We have one more box. We're not done. 5 hits to go. I mean, Gronk looks like he's still going to continue to stick it out too, right? Gronk's not done yet. The other one's a 2-week ship. I like that. Who does that? Oh, yeah, we got to update those best ball scores. I think if he can, like, pull out some crazy win this year, he should just ride off into the sunset. But, of course, I said that last time. Derwin James, and look at his season this year. Ramondre Stevenson, Elliott, Gibson, and Muth out of 50 for the Steelers. Pittsburgh going out to Bob Riley. Muth, green endorsements out of 50. You won 3 Kings number 3. I got to get a better case for this. Who do you guys think's better? I want to ask you guys this. Unless you're a Niners fan, don't answer. Or you can, but I feel like Niners fans are a bit jaded right now. Trey Lance or Jimmy G? Who should be starting for that team? Oh, that's how ESPN does it? I kind of like that. I mean, I've seen that before. Jalen Waddle, Mystique. We got Metcalf, T-Law, Kyler Murray, and there is Mahomes out of 149 for the Kansas City Chiefs going out to James. Brady to Gronk. I feel like those are the kind of guys that when they're done don't need to, but someone needs to just pay them a bajillion dollars to play in like the rec league. And we don't need any of this XFL. We need retired players like Terrell Owens, Chad Johnson, Antonio Brown now, to play in like a rec league. I'd watch that just as much. Christian McCaffrey, Myles Gaskin, Nick Chubb, Atwell, and there's a Taysom Hill autograph out of 25 for the Saints going out to Just Imp. What's their situation? Can they still get in it? Out of 25, New Orleans Saints. Yeah, Chris, he's saying it's standard. That's how they set it up. You have to change it for one, but I don't like ESPN. I don't like ESPN or NFL.com. I stick to my Yahoo. So what they should do now that there's 18 weeks is do 16 and 17, really. Kyle Pitts Mystique. We got a Justin Fields, Sean Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, and a Trey Sermon, Ricky Waters out of 99 for the San Francisco 49ers. Another one for Kruger. But I agree. I don't like the last week. I mean, there are some players that are definitely going to be sitting next week. Some teams that just can't improve their position. It's been a long season, an extra week. I know guys are going to be resting. I do think you're going to see teams like do some serious lockdown on their players next week. Be like, if you're in the playoffs, Bubble Boy. Y'all ever see that movie Bubble Boy? Is it Freddie Prinze on hoverboards? I got what you were saying there. Patrick Mahomes, Trey Sermon, Alvin Kamara, Davis Mills, and there's a Cam Newton out of 35 blue. Cool card. They brought Cam in for a couple plays today. It didn't do much, but that whole Carolina organization's a little wonky right now. Man, I wish we could just snag Christian McCaffrey, right? The Bills just go grab him. Can you imagine Allen and McCaffrey together? Well, any good quarterback and McCaffrey together? 10 out of 50 for the New York Jets. Trenchard, Mystique Black out of 50. Nice card there. Just a heads up, probably no breaks tomorrow. I'm going to even put an auto message on my phone and put it away. I have to get shipping out tomorrow. It has to be done. Dalvin Cook to Cortland Sutton, and a guy that had a great game today out of 499, Amon Ray. Jake Gyllenhaal, that's who it is. Gyllenhaal or whatever. Oh my gosh. It is him. That's funny. Who did I say? Freddie Prinze. They kind of look alike a little bit. Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal. I can't believe he played that role. He's come a long way. Sean Taylor for the Washington football team. Jacob Harris, Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins. And our last ink is the RPA Kadarius Toney for the New York Giants going out to Imp. Singletary looked all right today. I played against him in a league and it screwed me. I'm going to lose by like 7-11 point range. And that's the league. I played Derek Carr instead of Mac Jones. Play Mac Jones, I win. It sucks, man. It's a user decision there. It wasn't like there's nothing I could do. My players just didn't perform. Nope, 100% my fault. Picked the wrong guy. Trey Lance, Illusionist. We got Kyle Trask, Justin Herbert, Barkley, and there's a Najee out of 399 going out to the Steelers. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy your games today. I can't believe the season's come to an end. Fantasy season over this week, except for like our DK season long league. We'll be doing spots for the playoff league starting this week. That won't start, obviously, until the playoffs. Kelsey. We got Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton, Ryan Tannehill, and there's a Trey Sermon out of 249 gold. What a beautiful parallel that is. Another one for the Niners. Niners doing well. Last pack mojo coming up. Oh, you took Singletary and DK? Oh, there we go. T-Law. Blue out of 299. That card looks cool for the Jags there. Jaguars from the mini going out to James. At least you got something there, James. This is a Lawrence base rookie, too. That'll do well for you. What do you mean 3 wrong guys? What do you mean? How'd you pick 3 wrong guys? Mac Jones, Chuba, and out of 75, Just Imp getting another one here to close it out. Diame Brown for the Washington football team. Yeah, I had the Bears as my defense in daily today. Uh-oh, Dylan scored. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna win my match with Kelly. It's a close one. Let's check in. I just need couple catches from Aaron Jones. Dylan stealing the touchdown, it sounds like. Oh, he is a Jags fan? Oh, man, if I lose to Kelly, it's going to break my heart. We do have 150 points to random off. 2 $5 hitless credits. I got to check in on this fantasy score, though. I got the fantasy sweats, man. No joke. Down 7 still. 7 points I need. How am I an 82% favorite? They don't factor in like the fact that they may pull these starters. 27-3. Not yet. We get a little bit of time. All right, we had the Mac Jones base. King of Cards, $299. Trevor Lawrence, Trey Sermon out of $249. Trey Lance, Najee Harris out of $399. Amon-Ra St. Brown out of $499. Zach Wilson out of $50. Cam Newton out of $35. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Mahomes out of $149. We got ourselves a out of 10 Hopkins, no name. Champ Bailey Gold out of 60. And Davis Mills Green rookie out of 20. Kenneth Gainwell to 99. House Calls Diggs to 100. He dropped a touchdown today. Amon St. Brown out of 75. Mac Jones base. Zach Wilson out of 50. Costello out of 25. Marshall out of 5. I think he scored today too. Jamar Jefferson out of 75. Felton out of 100. And Rashad Bateman out of 3. 1 of 3 there. I think so too, Jamie. That's my fear is I get sat out of the championship, man. It's going to break my heart. I think they'll let Rodgers play until he wants to come out. Like Chris said, when does Rodgers ever sit early? I think he's going to be allowed to kind of do his thing. All right, we had Dami Brown for the Washington football team going out to Just Imp. We have for the Niners, Deja Vu, Sermon and Waters going out to Kruger. He was not done. The Trevon Moehrig for the Raiders going out to Brian Cummings. Raiders still have a shot at the playoffs after all the shit they went through this year. They have a chance to knock the Chargers out of the playoffs. That's crazy. Boogie Basham for the Buffalo Bills going out to Fresh. Hubbard scored. Did Marshall not get in? Rondell Moore for the Arizona Cardinals. John Stabe. I know Marshall had like a catch or something. I thought it was in the end zone. Cisco for the Jags going out to James on that mini spot. We had Brendan Knox for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Andrew Creighton. We had the Tutu Atwell for the LA Rams going out to Jeremy Wilson. Amari Rogers for the Green Bay Packers going out to Fresh. Burger Fresh. Kadarius Toney, RPA for the New York Giants. Imp doing a good job on this break. And Powell for the Chiefs. Another one going. Oh, that's James Rea. We got the rookie endorsements out of 50 for the Steelers. Bob Riley. Taysom Hill out of 25 for the New Orleans Saints. Did anyone answer? Are they still... What's their playoff situation? Najee Harris for the Pittsburgh Steelers for Bob Riley. And we got a pair of Lances. This one out of 125 and this Gold Classics out of 25 for the San Francisco 49ers. You would think, right? But, man, shouldn't be in that position. How the Chargers got themselves in a position to have to beat the Raiders to get into the playoffs. Now, they could lose, I think, and still get in if the Patriots would lose or the Colts would lose. Patriots, the Colts play the Jags, the Patriots play the Dolphins. The Dolphins could beat the Pats. I mean, I thought the Dolphins had a shot today, but man, what a blowout that was. 150 points, and we'll do the 2 $5 hitless credits. I'll tell you what, swear to you, if freaking Rodgers can't win me this championship this close, I'm burning this effing jersey tomorrow. Out in my driveway, I will burn this motherfucker. Live stream, burn this Rodgers jersey. Never a French fry again. He's got to get it done. All right, we had the Bucks getting the points there. Tampa Bay Bucks going out to Imp. Gonna get that one. All right, now we're going to do 2 $5 hitless credits. My parlays, I didn't end up putting any parlays in for the games except for the one we put in as a group. I did put in some anytime touchdown scorer parlays, just $5 and $10 ones. I won $200 on the Seahawks parlay one, 3 players to score: Amon-Ra, DK Metcalf, and Rashad Penny. 10 to win 210 or something like that. That covered all my bets for the day and left a little cream on the top. So the Colts losing, I did do like a PMI super boost or something. The Colts losing killed that for me. It's kind of weird. They already set it up. It's like a bonus. It's like adjusted odds and stuff. Jen, I have something to add to your package too. I think you'll like something little. Chargers and the Lions getting the hitless credit. It's going to be Doug Berger and Zach McCarthy with the $5 credit. All right, I'm going to go get the Josh Allen after your parlay. Why? Because he ran him in and didn't throw him in? Because he had like a bajillion rushes today? He had almost as many rushing yards as he did throwing yards. Douche. Ugh. So mad at him when he ran all those in. It cost me some championships. All right, y'all. We'll be back Tuesday. I am taking tomorrow off. No breaks tomorrow. I'm not taking off. I'm sorting and shipping all day tomorrow. Maybe Monday night, like late night, I'll throw something little up. But I'm going to turn my phone off. I am going to get to work, get your stuff out to you now that the holiday's over. So, yeah. He had no throwing yards. What did he end up with? What was the final with his yards? Yeah, he only had 100. He had 120 passing yards. He had 81 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. They had 191 rushing yards between him and Singletary and 4 rushing touchdowns. What the heck were they doing today? They were toying around, man. All right, I got to watch this game. I'm going to freaking lose my mind. If Dylan keeps getting the... Oh, I got to go. I'm getting pissed off. I better not lose this freaking game. Good night.